Hello everyone, welcome to my presentation of my Capstone project. My name is Andy, and for my project, I made a create and express game that is similar to like Space Invaders, but in Unity. Yeah, so an overview of what I'm gonna show you guys today is, I'm gonna introduce my question, show off my game, show you guys the creation process, and also answer my question at the very end. So, first of all, why did I choose this project? I chose it because I personally really love video games. I play basically, or like, I try not to play most days, but like, it's really fun with friends, and yeah, I enjoy playing. Um, I mean, like League of Legends, and also like Counter Strike, and yeah, lots of great games. Um, I also wanted to make one because I found that programming, especially right now, it's like the it's like a very hot thing. It's very popular, and I thought that it would be good to kind of learn a little bit before I go into post secondary. And of course, like my post secondary education, or I'm going into um, engineering, science engineering at SFU. So definitely is like gonna be useful. Uh, so yeah, just some good experience. So my question is, what are the essential components of a enjoyable game? And this is mainly like things that are that would like not really technical things, but more like things that make people want to enjoy a game and like continue playing games. Um, so yeah, for now I'll just pull out my game and then go through quickly what I have created. Yeah, there's a bit of music as well. Be up in a second. There we go. So my game is called Galactic Defense. For lack of a better name, I just chose whichever one. I think my screen froze for a second. But yeah, so my instructions are here. So basically, here you are the last line of defense for humanity. You have to protect the Earth against an alien invasion. And the controls are the WASD keys, or the arrow keys to control, and press spacebar to fire. So yeah, I'll just kind of play it. So there's two modes, Endless and Story. I'm gonna play Endless. Story doesn't actually work right now, because I couldn't figure it out. Coding is really difficult, but we'll play Endless for now. So you just hold spacebar and then shoot these spaceships. While trying to evade all of the lasers that they send at you. And they can like press on the spacebar, hold it, to fire. And yeah, I'm gonna see how long I can last. It's like it's not very easy. I'm already at 300 HP. Oh, fine. Well, okay. And oh my, I'm already at 100. Oh goodness. Oh, 50 HP? Oh no. I'm okay. I feel like I'm gonna die this round. Focus. Oh jeez. Oh. Oh. Okay. Got a little bit talky there. But there. This is my score that I got, and you can either play again or go to main menu. I'm gonna go to the main menu and then quit the game because I want to continue on with my presentation. But that is my game. I'll be including it in my submission for the capstone on MS Teams as well. So if you want to try it, maybe the teachers. It doesn't work on Mac right now, only on PC. So yeah, it's like a .exe file. Uh, But there, that is my. Hope you enjoyed. Moving on. So I'll talk a little bit about the creation process. Uh, yeah. So I relied pretty heavily on online resources and tutorials to create the game. Mainly this like online tutorial um, course on on Unity game, like it's called the C Sharp Unity Game Developer course for 2D on Udemy. It's like an online course website, and it was created by GameDev.tv, and they're a very good um, resource to learn about like game creation and also like an introduction to like coding as well. But yeah, I relied pretty heavily on like that to create my game, and of course also YouTube to like find assets to like to go to, and like do tutorials as well. And yeah, so the design of the game, basically here it is. It was also like kind of covered in the course, where you would need to like plan out the game using like a notebook, and it's exactly what I did. So you can see here there's like a spaceship, uh, and that's the player. And then like I detailed that like the player can shoot, it can move left and right. I'm sorry if you can't really read it, that's a little bit tiny. And there's also like the background that would move forwards or like move with the player. Just some like small things I didn't actually add because I didn't have the time. So there's like boosters and health things that you would collect while you're playing, and those would like add a bit more of interactability to the game. And yeah, I didn't get to add that though. And there's also the health and score. And on the right, there's a bunch of things that I needed to consider. So, like, what would be the player experience in the game? Well, like as you saw, there's like lots of things to dodge, and then also like spaceships that you have to shoot for points. And yeah, that kind of goes into mechanics as well. So you have to shoot the enemies. The theme, of course, is space. You're out in space shooting lasers, and the game loop is really like, what do I plan on making the game like? Like what is like the planned gameplay? So are you gonna do levels, or are you gonna do like an endless game that like repeats and and yeah, in my case, I just chose the endless one. And assets, so these are things that like that's like it's kind of like art that I have to find to create the game. And all of the art that I just had for my game, I found online. So yeah, online is a very good resource. So, some difficulties, however, during the creation of the game. So, coding definitely was one of the biggest issues that I faced. Um, yeah, coding. It's it. I came in to coding knowing like a little bit about it. Like I was familiar with Arduino from my tech class, but like only the very surface level. Like just like programming a light to like go on, and then like controlling like, how much color is in that. But that's besides this project. Um, but yeah, like the coding in this in Unity is a lot more like do this, and then like if this happens then do that. And yeah, it was a little bit different, and like that kind of learning curve was pretty difficult. I still don't I don't still I still don't like 100% get it. But I know that like once I master it, hopefully in the future, you can make a lot of things happen with that. And yeah, making games is just like one of those things. Next, my like problem solving is also something that is it's it's a little bit like coding. They're pretty related. So if I want to do something, if I want to make a scrolling background, how do I do that? And like if I want this player to shoot, then how do I do that? So those kind of go hand in hand. And yeah, definitely found that difficult. And also like finding like a good player experience for each for like the person playing it was also a bit of a challenge. And I still don't really have that 100% because like what I mean by player experience is like their enjoyment while playing the game. So um for my game there's not really much to it. You kind of just shoot enemies and then like collect points. So yeah, that's kind of the extent of the gameplay. But for other games, there's gonna be like story and like collectibles and skins, and all of that contributes to player experience. And yeah, that's one of the things that I uh had difficulties with. One other thing is also like game design. So like what exactly do I want to put in the game? Because like ideas come and go, and sometimes like you don't write down exactly what you're thinking, and then like you're not really sure what to do in the end. So through this project, I learned like I like realized that planning ahead is very important. So yeah, just like a little statistic I want to show you guys. So 2.5 billion people have played video games worldwide, um, and like that's a lot of people, right? But why do so many people play it? And that's this that will lead in a little bit to uh, my question. So, what are the essential components to an enjoyable game? And the main sort of point for it is like is like this phrase like is what I'm doing worth my time? Like this game it like whatever you do, there's like a cost benefit like analysis that you kind of do in your head, like is what I'm doing like supposed to be like better than something else that I could be doing? And the truth is like this really like varies. It depends on the person. um and sometimes it's like illogical, such as with people with like addictions. And yeah, um but like the main thing is what I'm doing worth it. So some things that could make like playing the game worth it is like are a lot of things. So you could like have an escape from reality from playing games. Um things you can implement are like earning tons of money in game, uh having a compelling story so that the player gets like engaged with it, and also like you could also have fun gameplay for the player to like experience. Um, with my game, I think mainly it's the gameplay that makes it fun, um, or like makes it interesting, I guess. I don't know about fun, but that's like that's my game. But like more games would have like better games, I'd say, would have like a lot of different aspects um melded together. Some other things are um like a game can earn you money. So like if you're going into like esports, uh like you can sign with a team, play in tournaments and like win prize money. Um and like that's something that motivates people to play. And there's also things that like the games that like kind of make you feel like you're in control of something. So something that I like a game that I can think of is like The Sims. So The Sims is like you control this like these like families of people or like this person, and it's kind of like just a simulation of real life, except you're controlling their every action and you're controlling what they do, like when they shower, when they sleep. And yeah, maybe like some people if they want to like feel in control of something, um that's definitely an option for them to do. And also like games, they might like I feel like a lot of games you get a sense of wanting to improve, and that goes for like a lot of games actually. Um you're getting better and better at it as you put time in it, and then as a result, like the I mean like not as a result, like the result that you get is a lot more rewarding. So yeah, that's like what I can think of, and that's what was in the previous article. Of course, there's others. Definitely like that I can't think of right now. But yeah. So basically, anything can be a reason to enjoy a game. It just depends on the person, and it depends on if the people who made the game did a good job, and the people who play the game find it enjoyable. And that is my capstone. I hope you all enjoyed. I do realize that I'm a bit over time. It's like a 16-minute video. But yeah, thank you so much.